Ben DiNucci. Ben DiNucci. Y'all think we scared of Ben DiNucci?
I feel like this week is like a whole nother feeling. I feel like this like either Super Bowl or die. So I'm like, oh my goodness, y'all serious about this? Okay, let's turn up then.
Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Listen, ain't nobody running right here scared of no Ben DiNucci. We're going to get that out of the way right now. Ben DiNucci on a platter this weekend. Ben DiNucci is going to be freshly served to this defensive line. He don't have a chance in the world. I don't care. He going to have to change my mind. Ben DiNucci going to have to change my mind. You know what I'm saying? But this video ain't about Ben DiNucci. This video is about a lot of y'all getting what y'all asked for. A lot of y'all getting what y'all asked for. And this is a move that I don't like. I don't like this move. I don't like this move. You know, a lot of people seem to be happy that GERRY is on IR. A lot of people seem to be happy. Now, I was upset with him like everybody else, but that's the vicious cycle that we keep falling into as Philadelphia Eagles fans. We fall into this vicious cycle of everybody pulling out the pitchforks for one player without really analyzing the importance of this dude. Nathan GERRY is an important piece on the defensive side of the ball, whether y'all like him or not. You know what I'm saying? We fell into a situation to where we are nitpicking on and magnifying the many mistakes by one player. We ain't talking about him being top 5 in tackles. After the Thursday night game, he was top 5 in tackles. He probably still is. Top 5 in the NFL in tackles. Nathan GERRY. He's important. He's important. He flies all over that field. And when you fly over the field, you have an increased chance of making things happen. Now, there's a positive to this situation with Nathan GERRY going on IR and not being in the starting lineup, that we get to see what Sean Bradley and Davion Taylor could bring to the table. Now, in a perfect world, I would like Sean Bradley to get some of those snaps. But Davion Taylor got a motor. He got hustle. He's fast. So it's kind of up in the air who I want to see. But Sean Bradley, you can't knock the production that you've been getting out of Sean Bradley. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to see. Now we get what we want. We get what we want now. Against a 7th-round quarterback, we get to throw one of our young studs out there and see what he could do. I'm hearing Maddox is going back to his side. Of course, you know what Slay going to be. I don't want Slay to be on the side. I want Slay to chase Amari Cooper this game. Chase Cooper this game. Chase him this game. You know what I'm saying? Don't just have him on one side of the field, because these dudes can move people around. You got to chase Cooper. You got to keep Nicole Roby-Coleman on the slot against CeeDee Lamb. Period. Especially if you're going to have Maddox, who I believe is a little too small for Gallup. But we'll see how that happens, man. We got to see how our safeties are playing. Listen, a lot of people ain't been doing what they went to us deep over the top. It ain't been happening like that. And in certain situations where guys have got a slightly long pass on us, it was miscommunication. I haven't seen all season when nobody just ran up the field and did what they wanted to us. Even when Claypool caught that ball over Slay, Slay was able to push him out of bounds. He was able to push him out of bounds. The smart Pro Bowl cornerback play. I think Slay only giving up 30 yards a game. Something like that. Slay's giving up. Slay is doing what we asked him to do. He's doing what we asked him to do. Now, I know for a fact that the Dallas Cowboys are going to try to get Ben DiNucci to get the ball out of his hands quick. Therefore, we got to be prepping for two styles, 2 fights. We got to be prepping for 2 fights in this game. We got to be prepping for the quick pass attack, and we got to be prepping for, you know what I'm saying, the long pass attack. Because at some point in this game, if it goes how we listen, if our offense can have these methodical drives and get us up 14 to 17 points, they're going to start to panic and they're going to start to throw the ball a lot more. They're going to start to throw the ball a lot more. I would like to see the Dallas Cowboys come out first with the ball. Let's force them to punt. It ain't got to be a 3-and-out. Hopefully it's a 3-and-out. Let's force them to punt, because the Dallas Cowboys come out first with the ball. You know the first play is to run to Zeke. You know the first play is to run to Zeke. Load the box on that first play. Stop Zeke. You know what I mean? I'm gambling on that first play. I'm loading the box on that first play. I'm stopping Zeke. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm making them see what they're going to do on 2nd down. At the end of the day, we still got to play this game with the proper fight and the proper go out and get a mentality that we known for. You know what I'm saying? We don't quit. That's why we're in the position that we in. That's why we're in the position that we in. Now, with Nathan Gerry being on IR, I'm not scared or nervous about that, but you got to understand this, ladies and gentlemen, that some players get better as they get thrown into the fire and fight their way back. Nathan Gerry played really, really good last week. Really good. He was making plays last week. Nathan Gerry played really good last week, and that's coming off a game where everybody basically banished him in Pittsburgh, I think. Everybody been banishing him since Pittsburgh. Played really, really well last week. Granted, it's against the Giants, but the Giants are an NFL team. Stop letting people tell y'all that our wins don't matter based upon the division that we in. Stop letting people tell y'all that. Listen, nobody in our division ain't played Pittsburgh, San Fran, and the Ravens and the Rams yet. Nobody ain't deal with that entree yet. They gonna have to deal with that division soon. We almost done with that division. We got the Browns later on, who are primarily a running team, and that fits into our pocket. They ain't got Odell no more. The other division ain't deal with that brutal entree yet. They ain't deal with it. They gonna deal with that same entree, and they gonna come out worse than us. You see what I'm saying? They gonna come out worse than us. So we right on task, man. And Nathan Gerry, he went through that fire, and he was going to come out a better player. I believe it would have made him better. So be careful what y'all wish for, because now we got a guy that's coming in who gonna have to learn. He gonna have to learn on the fly. He gonna have to learn on the fly. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully he's smart. Hopefully he can grasp the concept. The same thing with Jordan Mailata. Jordan Mailata went through his fire. Went through the fire. Went through the fire. And Doug comes out with this excuse for starting JP over him. Come on. What's the excuse for doing it? Good thing Mailata is healthy. The excuse is, I don't even remember what the excuse was. I'll put it up here somewhere. But it's an excuse I don't like. You don't take somebody who you thought was a project, who went through the fire, media scrutiny, getting Peter rolled in practice, to being able to gather himself and put it all together. He's made greater steps than Andre Dillard. Greater steps than Andre Dillard, in my opinion. And you know what I'm saying? And you got to be able to show respect to a guy who went through that fire. So, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, be careful what you wish for, Eagles Nation. We got these dudes on a platter, man. We got these dudes on a platter. Make sure you go to the Flick Chat. You know, we're going to do the weekly pick'em for the $50 cash prize. You already know, first place get their bread. Shout out to my guy, Cool Eagle, last week's winner. I'm going to put the link to the description to the Flick Chat. Listen, we need to get to 1,000 people on Flick Chat. It's free. All you got to do is I'm going to put the link, follow the link, become a member, and game time, join the live chat, the best live chat that you ever going to be in. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody copping the merch. I just talked to the print champs. We working on the ski masks, the beanies. Yes. Yes. I'm trying to get these ski masks to y'all right after this Dallas game. You know what I'm saying? We should be good. We should be going live like Monday. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to everybody who doing their thing with the breast cancer awareness shirts, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all peace and love, man. Shout out to my fellow content creators, man. And listen, Dallas Cowboys content creators, don't be upset. Don't be kicking people out the crib. Don't be flipping the wing tray over. Don't be smacking the drinks off the stoop. Just take your L like a man Sunday. I'm telling you, you're going to lose Sunday. 99.9% sure that you're going to lose this game. Ben DiNucci ain't beating us. Let me know what you think in the comments.